In this video, I'm going to show you how to use Evernote offline step by step, so you can keep reading, writing, and organizing your notes even when you don't have an internet connection. This is really useful for travel, commuting, school, work, or any time your Wi-Fi drops and you still need access to your important information. If this tutorial helps you, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more simple software guides just like this. Alright, let's jump into it. The first thing you need to know is that Evernote Offline does not work as a first-time login experience. Before you go offline, you must open Evernote while you are connected to the internet and sign in with your account. This is important because Evernote needs to sync your notes and save the local data on your device. If you skip this part, you won't be able to access your account properly once you're offline. So, open the Evernote app on your computer, make sure you are connected to the internet, and log in with your email and password or the account method you normally use. After you sign in, give Evernote a moment to fully sync everything. If you have a lot of notes, notebooks, or recent changes, let the sync finish completely before disconnecting. That way the notes you need most will already be stored locally and ready for offline use. Once your notes are synced, you can go offline in a few different ways. You can disconnect from the internet, turn off Wi-Fi, or simply close the app and reopen it later when you are offline. As long as you were already signed in and synced beforehand, Evernote should still open and let you access your available notes. Now here's what you can do offline. You can view notes, read through your saved content, edit existing notes, and create new notes while you are not connected to the internet. This is one of the biggest advantages of Evernote offline mode. It means your workflow doesn't have to stop just because your connection does. You can keep taking notes during a meeting, writing ideas while traveling, or making changes to a project outline wherever you are. You can also make basic voice recordings offline, which can be helpful if you want to capture an idea quickly without typing. Just keep in mind that not every type of content works the same way. For example, attachments such as PDFs may require a personal, professional, or higher tier subscription if you want them stored and available offline. So if you rely heavily on files, it's a good idea to check your plan and confirm what's included. Another important tip is that Evernote works best offline when the app has already been opened and you remain signed in. In other words, you should not wait until you completely lose access and then try to log in for the first time. The desktop app needs to verify your credentials online before it can support offline access, so always do that first sign-in while connected. When you reconnect to the internet later, Evernote will automatically sync any changes you made offline back to the cloud. That means your edits, new notes, and updates will be uploaded and reflected across your devices. You usually don't need to do anything manually, but it's still a good idea to let the sync finish before closing the app again. This helps make sure everything is saved properly. If you want to get the most out of offline mode, here are a few quick pro tips. First, open the notes you use most often while you still have internet, so they're more likely to be ready when you need them. Second, keep Evernote running or stay logged in before you lose connection. Third, after you come back online, give the app time to sync before switching devices. And fourth, if you work with lots of attachments, double-check your subscription plan so you know what's available offline. So that's how to use Evernote offline. The process is simple. Sign in while online, let your notes sync, go offline, keep working, and then let Evernote sync your changes when you reconnect. It's a great way to stay productive no matter where you are. If this tutorial helped you, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next easy Evernote guide. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.